Howdy y'all, and welcome to Jab playing Albion Online on a budget, free to premium edition. In the last episode, I showed you how to take a tier 2 guild hall and upgrade it to a tier 4 guild hall in a short period of time, and doing it ourselves and saving money. In this episode, we're going to unlock the ability to use a tier 5 stone hammer to gather tier 5 rock and eventually get this guild hall up to tier 5. So the first thing we're going to do is we're a bit of ways, right? We got to look into the Destiny board and see how far away are we from unlocking tier 5 stone hammer, and yeah, we're 9% of the way, so we've got a ways to go. The good point is we do have plenty of learning points to pay for it when we get there. So what's the plan? Well, the plan is simply this. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go into the map, and I'm going to head out to do we go here? No, that's 5 and 6. We go to Finks Hill, maybe? I think the plan is to go to Finks Hill. We'll faction flag while we're doing this. Now, faction flag is simply this: we get faction points for doing it. The downside to faction flag, is that other factions can attack us in the yellow zone, which no big deal, right? All it means is they can knock us down. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And if you want to know how to faction flag, I'll show you how to do that. All we got to do is go into town.
Looking for safe passage?
And where's the faction dude? Right here. Go talk to this guy right here. And yes, we want to enlist for Bridge Watch. And now it'll tell you, right? In the blue zones you get knocked down, in yellow zones you get knocked down, red zones you're dead, which means they can loot you, right? Knockdown means you can't be looted. It's just it's an inconvenience, but we get stuff for doing it, so that's why we're going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and get a pork pie, a couple of pork pies. We'll head over there and we'll get things going, and I'll let you know how things went. All right, we made it to Finks Hill, and I am faction flagged up. We're going to go ahead and pop a pie, and yeah, we're just going to run around the zone, and I'm going to get as much stone as I possibly can. It's everywhere here, and we'll see what happens. I don't expect to be attacked, but if I'm attacked, I'm attacked, you know. That's just how it works. Ooh, there's 5s. Yo, I want to give a shout out to all the farmhands out there. You guys' support and love is amazing. It inspires me to continue to make content for you guys, and you guys rock. We're back on the Guild Island. I only did one pie because I thought of something and I was just like, why didn't I think of this before? This is what we gathered in 30 minutes, 56,000. I did make a mistake. I went to the wrong zone. I went to a zone that was 4, 5, 6 instead of 3, 4, 5. It happens. I did move zones halfway through the pie. I could have done way better than what I did, but no big deal. But here's the thing that I was thinking about, right? Let's go ahead and buy us a laborer, and we'll put down a stone cutter, right? We'll place him right there for right now. And what a stone cutter does is basically we can get books from him that is stone cutting journals. Basically, we fill this up with experience by gathering stones. It fills up the books. In the future, we can give him the books. He'll go back and he'll bring us more stone, right? So it's basically a way of us being able to get more mats for free. So this is what a laborer looks like when you pick them up and they're back in your backpack. We're going to place one down, right? And we're going to place it, when we place it down, here's what's going to happen, right? We have the options of being able to buy journals from them. There's 3 different types of journals that we can get from this particular guy. One is a generalist trophy journal, which all laborers need one of these for their happiness. Then there's a specific one just for stone cutters. Not all crafters have a specific one to them. And then there's the journal itself. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get money from the guild first. We need money to invest with. So, we'll withdraw it all. Try it again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy 3 of these, because the problem is when you send them off, they're not guaranteed to actually bring you back a trophy, and we're going to need a trophy. So we'll buy 3 of those for 1,500. And then I'm going to buy, 40 of these. So we've invested $20,000 in 20,000 silver in journals, and then another 15. So 2150 is what we invested in. And now we're going to go out, we're going to gather, and these things are going to fill up. Now the trick to these things is that when you're filling it up, it's up to 2 times higher. So 2 tiers higher. So like as long as we're not gathering tier 5, it will fill this up. All right, I'm going to go back out and we're going to work on unlocking tier 5 stone hammer, and I'll see y'all here in just a little bit. All right, guys, we're back on the island. I did spend another pie, and we've hit the point to where we can unlock tier 5. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We'll spend 112 points. And I've already bought the gear. So we're going to go ahead and put it on. There's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. There's the stone hammer. And we'll go into the box. And what's in the box? All right, so we know we're not going to need any more of that. We'll put this over here. We are going to need more tier 4. So there we go. We'll put that over there. We've got some more of this. And that looks like everything. We're running low on funds, so we're going to have to definitely sell some stuff. So, but in order to sell stuff, I'm going to have to get some more tier 2. So, I'm going to need to make a 30-minute run of basically being able to get mats to sell, and then we'll work on getting tier 5 stuff. So that is the plan of attack. I do have, we can put our tier 4 gear in here, and we can save this stuff for another character in the future, so we won't ever have to buy that again. Let me put this in the box. Let me take these. We can sell those for future uses. And yeah, so I'm going to run out. And like I said, right now, all we got is 3,000 silver to our name. We need to make some money. So I'm going to make a quick run into a tier 2, tier 3. I'm just going to grind it out really quick. I'll show you what I come back with, and then we'll go from there. Hey guys, I'm in Gaffer's Knoll, and I just popped a pie. I got tier 5 gathering gear. This is a tier 2 and a tier 3 zone, right? Hang on a second, I'll show it to you. My question is or I'm going to show to you, it doesn't take much to make money in this game, right? You can be pleasantly surprised. We're going to gather tier 2, tier 3 on this 30-minute pie, and then we're going to refine it, and then we're going to sell it. Place a bet in your comment section what you think this is going to be. No cheating, and I'll let you know what it is when we're done. All right, see y'all here in just a little bit. All right, guys, we're at the Bank of Bridgewatch, and our total came up to 444,000 silver. However, we did spend 5,000 silver to refine all of the tier 2 and tier 3 that we picked up in 30 minutes. However, we did have some journals that we filled up, and we filled up quite a bit. We started off with 5 books, and we ended up with 18. So that's 13 books and then some. So let me get the journals out of here. And 400K. You know what 400K is? I don't care what anybody says. 400K for 30 minutes is not bad, right? Now the question is, that's estimated market value. Are we gonna be able to get that out of the auction house or not? Place your bets, right? I'm gonna go ahead and put this stuff on the auction house, and we're gonna get a pie, and I'm gonna go out and start getting some tier 5. All right, we're back on the Guild Island from a 30-minute run into a tier 4, 5, 6 yellow zone gathering stone, and it's 390,000. However, we have a bunch of books on us, so let's see let's take the books off. And 347. I did manage to get one of these. Oh, that's all right. So that's worth 266. So if I take that off, we only got 81,000. So yeah, this is worth a lot. I had no idea. All right, we'll put these books back on us, and yeah. We'll put these in the box for processing. Let's see. We'll put that in there. We've got 235 regular, 31.2s, 14.3s, and also I did buy a tier 5 one bow because we're gonna need it, and I'll put this in here, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead, and I'm gonna go on one more run, and then we're gonna refine what we can and see how close we are to getting 900 tier 5 blocks. We may have to do a little bit of shenanigans here and there to get us over the top, but I believe we can get us over the top, and we got 20 hours, so you know, it's getting late, it's bedtime. We'll pick up on the morning. All right, after having a good night's sleep, went ahead and did 1 pie worth of hunting, and here's what I came up with. I ran across an Avalonian treasure out in the middle of the world. First time I've seen one that wasn't actually on Avalonian roads, and popped it and got some cool stuff out of it. So let's go ahead and look at this. I'm gonna go ahead and get all this stuff sorted out, kind of, and then we're gonna see what kind of refining tricks I can do to see how many tier 5 blocks we have, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. I refined and used all my focus on builder jab, and then I remembered, hey, hang on a second, we have focus on guild jab. So yeah, and I've got well, hang on a second, let's see how much focus I have left. Oh yeah, I have a oh, we need money. Hang on a second, grab it out of the guild account. Now we can do some focus refining.
Got it.
And see, this is the beautiful thing about having extra characters, right? We can do stuff like this. We can stretch our materials out as far as we possibly can.
Yep. Sure.
Now the problem is, we don't nearly have
Sure.
enough.
Yep.
We're gonna be shy a little bit. I'm gonna have to go out. I'm probably have to go out and do probably an hour, maybe an hour and a half of gathering tier 5, depending on how many sparklies I can find along the way. But I think we should have no problems being able to get our 900. All right, I'll see you guys at the Guild Island here in a second, and we'll see where we stand. All right, we have 540 tier 5 block, which is it isn't quite enough. So I'm basically going to go back out, burn 2 pies, and see how much tier 5 block we can get, and see if we can get it refined. Shouldn't be a problem. It's just a question of, is it going to take us 2 pies or 3 pies to get where we need to get to, or is it going to be 4 pies? I don't know. I got 11 hours and a little bit of time to spend today, so let's get working on it. All right, I spent an hour, 2 pies, and hey, look, I managed to get 30.3s and an expert quarry tome. I haven't even looked to see what this is actually worth. 318,000. Hey, we need money, yo. The other thing is we've almost filled all our books up. Now, like I said, the only bad thing is tier 2 books can only be filled by tier 4. Tier 5 doesn't work. I wish I had tier 3 books with me, but you know what? I don't have them. We'll talk about that at another time. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff in the box. I'm going to use the other character, use the crafting focus, and yeah, let's see if we can get to 900. All right, it's the magical time. I've gathered everything that we've needed, and in order to do this upgrade from 4 to 5, we're spending roughly $500,000 just to go from 4 to 5. But it didn't cost us anything. All it cost us is some time, a little bit of silver along the way, and some focus points on a couple of characters. But yeah, you could get this too. So we're gonna upgrade, and we're gonna hit the begin button, and we'll pound the stone in first. Rough stone, rough logs, and poof, just hang on a second. Yo, get out of the wall, dummy. Just like that, we have a tier 5 building, or a tier 5 guild hall. Estimated market value of everything that it costs to make this is roughly in between 750,000 and 800,000 to get to this point. We will be able to use this to make money into the future, just for we have books already that we're going to be getting tier 2 stuff from, but we'll cover that at another time. All right, guys, if you feel like you've learned anything along the way, hey man, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. A comment would be amazing. Hit the like button, share it with your friends. You know, in the next episode, we're going to talk about what it takes to make laborers happy, and how to work laborers and furniture and tools and stuff like that. All right, guys, if I don't see you in between now and then, hey, have a fantastic week. And as always, happy farming.